In this unit, I've learned the concepts on how students learn. I was acquainted with the definition of learning, which makes me understand even more of our differences in taking information and ways on how we build knowledge. The learning theories help me to further understand the learner's way to learn and take information to develop knowledge. First is behaviorism, which tells us that learning is said to be the change in the behavior through the learner's experiences, and it's constituted the response to environmental stimuli in the process called conditioning. Information processing theory describes how our brain manages and filters information. Next is the humanistic learning theory, which emphasizes the goodness that human beings possess. It is more concerned with self, and it aims to achieve self-actualization. This theory tells us that students must be intrinsically motivated because the learner's investment in learning is much more needed. In constructivism, learners were able to construct meaning and knowledge through their experience. Interaction helps to shape and refine ideas. Learn more than those who do not. This is the reason why, as a future educator, we should learn techniques and ways on how we motivate our learners, because I know it will be a great help in understanding the nature of the learning and teaching. We must understand that each of us are different from each other, and that includes our skills and capabilities. It is important to look for differences to have deeper understanding of how they are learning and find ways to effectively facilitate learning. The theory of multiple intelligence and learning styles is a great help to know the differences within our students.
204. Facilitating learner-centered teaching. So what are the things I've learned in this lesson? Unit 1. The Learner in the 21st Century. Major schools of thought related to learners' development. It includes the behavioral, information processing, humanistic, cognitive constructivism, social cognition, social learning, social constructivism, and constructivism. Unit 1B. Learner-centered psychological principles. We've learned about the 14 learner-centered principles, and it has different factors. This includes the cognitive and metacognitive factors, motivational and affective factors, developmental and social factors, and individual differences factors. Unit 1C. Motivational and affective factors. A student who is highly motivated to learn enjoys learning and learns much more than the one who is not motivated. We've learned about the types of motivation, which is the intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, and the characteristics of students who are motivated. Unit 1D. Diversity of learners. Learners have different strategies, approaches, and capabilities for learning that are function of prior experience and heredity. That is why theories of intelligence are very helpful in determining different strategies that are suitable for students' need to be an effective learner. Unit 2. The profile of a learner-centered teacher. General dimensions of teacher knowledge includes the knowledge of pedagogy, knowledge of learners and their characteristics, understanding the varied contexts in education, and knowing the educational goals and philosophy. Teachers are lifelong learners, and they should be equipped with enough knowledge and skills to be an effective educator. Unit 3. The learner-centered environment. It is more than just providing information or teaching skills. It is an educational approach that focuses on the participants' concerns and involves them in making decisions and solving problems. Learner-centered teaching helps students to develop skills that will make them equipped for their professional careers. As future educators, we should learn this approach so we can apply the principles and provide our students a better learning experience. Because learning is an active search for meaning by the learner and constructed rather than passively received. Thank you for watching!
will use my knowledge in this subject to promote student-centered approach to my future classroom. I'll find out my students' preferred learning style or learning strategies for effective learning for them. I will also post positive encouraging words on every side of a room to motivate them every day.